Alrighty, this is gonna be kind of a quick one because I totally forgot to record a video yesterday and edit it today. Had some stuff going on. We're getting closer to the holidays, but I hope this isn't too terribly late. But if you're looking to ship packages and you are okay with them showing up like maybe just after Christmas, I would say if you want them to show up by Christmas, then go ahead and do like the priority mail and go ahead and pay for the expedited shipping. But this is specifically if you're okay with it showing up just a little after Christmas. And just for future reference, go ahead and check out Ground Advantage shipping. So I'm gonna go to calculate a price, and you can calculate a price for no, not the same. Calculate a price for like shipping different things. So it's like it's gonna go from, I think this is an Indiana code to like an Inglewood code on zip codes. We're gonna go, the flat rate boxes have to be for flat rate, but if you use your own package, it can't have anything on the outside, so it's got to be like a plain brown box. I actually just helped ship a package for Christmas, and that had to be wrapped in brown paper because it was like we ended up using a egg box from Costco, so it had a bunch of labeling on the outside, so we just wrapped it in brown paper and it had no issue shipping it whatsoever. So we're gonna go ahead and calculate a price. And that box, it was a box of cookies, and it ended up being about 3 pounds. And it was like 2 pounds, 13 ounces, something like that. So we're just gonna say 3 pounds. And we're gonna go large package. I know it says like if it's over 12 inches, but we're gonna go length. This package was 5 inches tall, and it was a 12 by 12. Oh. So you just pump that in, and you can see all of the guesstimations for how much it's going to cost. And I was going to show, it's like, yeah, Priority Mail Express, if you really need it, it's there, but it is really expensive. Priority Mail, if you can get it to fit in there, it's not bad, but Priority Mail Flat Rate, that's the one where it's like, it's a flat rate box, and it's a flat rate of 26 bucks. And that's usually the one that everyone goes for because it's the easiest. They provide the boxes, you can grab it, pack it, if it fits chips, for low flat rate, but bleh. But the problem is it's a flat rate of 26 bucks. I think it's like up to a certain amount of poundage. You'd have to look that up, I can't remember. But we used Ground Advantage, and that ended up being normal delivery time. This says that it should show up on the 23rd if you ship today. Let's take a look at this. These are all of the extra things that you can get if you want a signature. You can add that for click and ship. And it's already got insurance. I think it's up to 100. Am I right? Yeah, Ground Advantage automatically provides $100 insurance. So you get free insurance on that, and tracking is included. I'm gonna go ahead and... Did I click that? No, I didn't. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about adding insurance because this is more of an example. But, yeah, you get Ground Advantage and tracking, $11.80. And that was for the large package that's 12 by 12 by 5, 3 pounds, which you can fit some good cookies in there. I think there was like 5 bags of cookies. I think that was just under, I think it was about 48 cookies that was in that box. And some packing, some bubble wrap that doesn't have much weight, and a Christmas card. And that ends up being $11.80 plus tax. So I think it ended up being like 12 and change. I don't think it was 13. I think it was like 12 and change. But yeah, that's way, way better than the 26 that's like your common. It's like everybody usually goes for it around, around the holidays and around any time that you need to ship something if you're not familiar with Ground Advantage. And yeah, I would totally recommend if you can get a package in either today, maybe tomorrow, because it's possible it should show up tomorrow too. I don't know. But yeah, I would go to the USPS website and just play around with it and see what the calculated shipping looks like. But yeah, it's just, if we go back to the original page here, go under send, go under calculate a price, and then once you have an idea of what you're looking at, go ahead and do click and ship. And you can put all of your stuff in there that you have to sign in, of course, but you put all the information in and just do the exact same thing you did. It's like, make sure you have a scale and input the exact weight and measure your box, make sure it's the exact measurements, add that in, add in your shipping destination, where you're shipping from, when you were going to ship it, all that fun stuff. And you can just buy a label through click and ship, and then just print it out and slap it on your box and just drop it off on the counter because it's already pre-packaged, pre-ready to go. It's already got the barcodes on it. And you may be asking, how do I know this? Well, yeah, I was going to mention at some point, and I never got to it, that my channel name is Zelda K, and yeah, I usually I've gone by Zelda on the internet for years, but I'm Zelda K. So I'm also the K in CNK's Finds and Creations. We got a Poshmark store and an eBay store, and I've been shipping with priority mail through actually I think it's the flat rate boxes through Poshmark, and I've been doing Ground Advantage through eBay for almost a year, I think just over a year at this point. So I realize this information is kind of late, but I'm hoping that this gets out to the right people in just the right amount of time so you can save a little bit of money on those holiday packages and still create some beautiful smiles with the Christmas gifts that you're shipping, Christmas cookies, both, stuff like that. And you don't have to spend an arm and a leg to ship the package anymore. I mean, I feel like last year I helped C from C&K's Finds and Creations ship a package this year. Helped her with all the information I just told you, and that ended up being pretty decent. Some of the packages that we shipped last year, we did flat rate, and those ended up being about like $40 per box, because it was like the extra large flat rate box, if I remember correctly. I can't remember exactly how big the box was, but it was like double this. And it was an arm and a freaking leg to ship those, and it wasn't worth it. And it was one of those, it was dipping into funds for other Christmas activities just to ship the boxes of cookies to my grandparents out in A few states over. But yeah, it was nuts, and totally one of those situations where it's just not worth all that money just to ship cookies. So hopefully this is a nice tip for you, and can kind of shave down the prices for getting those cookies shipped out, gifts, etc. You know, obviously cards are much easier to send, but if you do have somebody that you'd like to bake cookies for, you're shipping like gifts for nephews, nieces, grandkids that are out of state, then hopefully this can kind of keep the shipping price down so you can actually buy nicer gifts for them and not have to take away from how nice their gifts are going to be just because shipping is outrageous. So I hope this is really useful information to you. I'm sorry I didn't get it out sooner because I'm sure a lot of people have already shipped out gifts and packages already, but for anybody who hasn't yet, go ahead and jump onto USPS.com, look at that, go ahead and calculate the price of your box. Like I said, you gotta make sure that you get the weight as close to exact as possible. So I would recommend a digital scale if you already have like a kitchen scale. I would say that would work just fine. Just make sure that it weighs up to like 5 pounds if you're shipping anything under 5 pounds. And yeah, just calculate that, and it may end up that if your item is over 5 pounds, it may end up that it's better to just go ahead and go through flat rate shipping. But I would just play with the website, try to calculate that price, and see if you can kind of work that shipping price down, because shipping can be crazy, especially around this time frame. So, like I said, play with it, see what you can do, see how much money you can save on shipping, and yeah, I wish you all the good luck and a very Merry Christmas. Thanks for listening to this, even though if you already shipped a package, it's kind of late, but if you need to ship the package again in the future, at least you know now. And hopefully this can kind of help you out and keep some prices down for you. But anyway, like I said, Merry Christmas. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. Just Christmas Day. I hope everything is awesome. I hope the best for the turkey not overcooking, or ham if you're having ham, or some people have salmon. And yeah, I hope it all comes out beautiful. I hope that's an awesome dinner. I hope you have a wonderful time with your families. And I hope you have an awesome New Year's too. And hope to see you in the next year. Zelda K, signing out.